starting what is full stack development and how this front end, back end, DB, everything works, let's first understand how web works. Because everything that you see, like currently, even if you are watching this video, how is that working, what is happening in the back end, how are you able to see this video, right? So we are going to see everything in detail. So like suppose you are the user, okay, now you are the user, you go to the browser or maybe on Google Chrome or anywhere, you just type like the website name, and in that browser you go there and you expect to see a website, right? That website is nothing but, like, if you will go and deeper into it, and you will see that it is nothing but a core HTML CSS JavaScript written. If you will understand it in a naive approach or in detail, like breakdown, if you break it down, you will see it is nothing but HTML CSS and JavaScript. Now what is this, how are you able to see that? So basically what happens in the backend, as soon as you enter the URL, so as soon as you enter the URL in the browser, what happens, there is a request that is sent. Now that request is sent to where? It is sent to DNS server. Now what is that DNS server? So basically it is nothing but domain name system server. So basically what it does, it checks what is the IP address of that domain that you have entered in the URL. So basically a URL normally consists of like https, then colon, and then slash slash, and then www.facebook.com or something like that, right? So what happens here is like so basically that domain has some IP address that is registered, okay? Now IP address is like that is the actual address by which your URL is registered, okay, in the DNS server. So basically there is a mapping that happens. So this domain name system consists your domain name, and then there is an IP address that is mapped. So what it does, it returns that IP address, and then that IP address is then returned, and then that website is registered with that IP address. So basically what happens, there is a client server request happening here in this DNS thing. So the website, how it works like the user goes in the browser, it first like enters the URL, then that DNS first like gets the domain name and then responds back the IP address of that website. So वो website जो भी whatever website URL that you have entered, you will get the IP address from that DNS server. So ये चीज़ जो है ना, ये बहुत important part है, okay, to understand how it happens actually, okay. So वो IP address we return that, and then क्या होता है हमारा, वो चीज़ जाता है हमारा वेब सर्वर में. सो बेसिकली यहाँ पे जो जाता है, ओके, द वेबसाइट दैट वी आर गेटिंग, इट इज़ first expecting that IP address, right? With that IP address we are seeing the website. Now from that website what is happening, we are getting the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, everything, and we are seeing a beautiful website in front of us, whether it is Facebook or WhatsApp, Instagram, anything. So basically उस हिसाब से हमारा वेब सर्वर उसको रिफ्रेम करता है उस IP एड्रेस से. सो दिस इज लाइक द हाई लेवल आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ हाउ योर वेब सर्वर वर्क्स, ओके. सो लाइक अब अगर आपको कहीं पे प्लेसमेंट में या कहीं पे भी कोई पूछता है कि भाई वेब में काम कैसे होता है, ये फुल स्टैक क्यों पढ़ रहे हो तुम, तो भाई हम फुल स्टैक इसलिए पढ़ रहे हैं क्योंकि वो जो वेबसाइट बन रहा है उसके बारे में हम लोग पढ़ेंगे. बट वो बन रहा है, वो होस्ट कहाँ हो रहा है, उसको कैसे एक्सेस कर रहे हैं लोग, वो चीज़ भी समझना बहुत ज़रूरी है, राइट. सो बेसिकली दैट इज़ द थिंग दैट हैपन्स. सो यहाँ पे DNS सर्वर से हमको IP एड्रेस जाता है जो कि सर्वर को कॉल करता है, एंड इट स्टोर्स और जनरेट्स द वेबसाइट हियर, राइट. सो बेसिकली DNS में हमारा IP एड्रेस जनरेट, मतलब मैपिंग जो भी होगा हमारा URL का, जो मैप्ड IP एड्रेस होगा, दैट विल गो हियर, and in this from here server we will send the HTML, CSS, JavaScript code of that website, और वो हमारा यहाँ पे वेबसाइट बन के एक ब्यूटीफुल सा वेबसाइट बनता है.